We know draft season is alive and well when great players start falling out of the top 10. Now, I have a lot of respect for Daniel Jeremiah and Todd McShay. Hopefully one day they're on the channel. Like, those are two GOATs. They're on Mount Rushmore. For whatever you think, they are polarizing draft guys in our community, and they do a great job. But when Todd McShay said this, let's listen. When Todd McShay said this,
everything works out perfectly. Best case, I would go with a Drake London comp.
Best case.
Athletic after the catch. For the massive guy, not as – he's great uncontested, but I don't think as good as Drake.
Not like
more
the Drake
often
London
than not,
comp.
talking to people
We'll
in the league, there
that.
were more
like
questions than like
Extremely
definitive,
lazy.
like this
Love
is my
Todd.
guy. Like,
Just
I love him.
me.
The questions were, can he win on the outside enough? He said, if you really study their tape, there's a lot of motions. There's a lot of helping him get off the line. If you're just plugging him an outside receiver as the X, 6'5", 212, he should just be your X, right?
Yeah.
Can he win on his own enough on the outside? He's like, he can get in and out of his breaks. I'm not worried about that part. But refining his route running skills, understanding what's expected of him, getting off the line of scrimmage against press corners on the outside in the NFL. If he doesn't improve in that area, those areas, he's going to have to rely on 50-50 balls like too high of a percentage of time. And you can't live on that in the NFL is what this guy.
Okay, Todd McShay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Todd McShay. I love Todd. I really do like Todd. Todd has been around. He's a guy. His rebrand is actually going really well. Todd is a great analyst. But then Daniel Jeremiah comes out with his mock draft, and he has Tet McMillan falling to the Tampa Bay Bucks. We need to talk about Tet McMillan. We need to do a deep dive because if the Cowboys, if they passed on Tet McMillan, it would be a crying shame. He is the perfect, capital P, perfect complement to CeeDee Lamb. Let's get into his film right now. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Footsdaking. As always, I thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. This video is brought to you guys by BetUS. BetUS, all your betting needs. You can bet on the draft, who's going to be the first pick, who's going to be the Cowboys pick. You can bet on all those things. March Madness is literally right around the corner. We have one more week of February left. Bet on March Madness. The NBA is heating up. I've been watching NBA every night. Well, they went on the All-Star break, but after the All-Star break, I've been watching a lot of NBA. BetUS has all your betting needs. Also, I don't ask you guys for much. I really, really don't. But me and Zach, Double Move Zach, we're working on it's already out now. We're working on it's going to be a working document, but we have a draft guide. We did a draft guide. We're close to about 100 prospects in there. We're going to have a lot more. So if you guys want to support, the link is in the bio. You guys can use Double Move for a discount, or you can use promo code Double Move or promo code Foots. You guys support, man. Like, I don't ask you guys for much, and I'm thankful for you all. But this work, you guys are going to be really, really excited about this draft guide. And you can follow along with me and Zach. We will be going live for the draft. So get ready. All right, let's get into this deep dive of Tet McMillan. I've done too much talking already about stuff that matters, but it doesn't matter as much as how I think Tet McMillan complements CeeDee Lamb, how he helps this offense. It will be a home run slam dunk pick for the Cowboys. Let's go. So we got to talk about Tet McMillan, and let's run it back. Because I think that what's gotten lost in conversation will be we're getting ready for the combine. So as we get ready for the combine, people are going to get excited about 40 times, arm length, 3-cone splits, things that matter. But when you're looking at a guy like this, he's 6'5", you wouldn't ask LeBron to have the best handle. I mean, he's 6'8". You wouldn't ask him to dribble the ball or move like Steph Curry. I'm not going to worry about Tet McMillan's separation or lack thereof. He's a true 6'5". He wins in different ways. And it's right here. Contested catch, 62%. So that's a terribly high percentage, and we'll see it on film. It's beautiful. His yak is actually exceptional, and the Drake London comp is so lazy to me because you don't see Drake London run away from defenses. You don't see his foot quickness. Drake London is he's a great possession guy. And that's not a knock, but Drake London doesn't have the movement skill of a Tet Mcmillan. It's not close. His slot receiver reps, big slot, okay, 23%. So he has some of that inside out. What does that mean when it comes to a guy like CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee Lamb could play on the outside well. He could play on the inside well. Why not have two receivers that can do that? You can move Tet in the slot, and he has enough separation. He wins in a way that he boxes you out. If he has body position on you on a corner that's literally 5 inches shorter than him, he's gonna win the rep. His body control, his agility it's exceptional. It's you guys can hear it. I'm at a loss for words because I never thought that I would see the day where Tet is being mocked outside the top 10 and people are talking about him in this way, because you have to reimagine football. It's almost like when I was watching Anquan Bolden come out of college, it was like, yeah, he's not the fastest, but he catches everything and he bullies corners. Tet wins in the exact same way. Catches everything, true 60-40 jump ball guy. Not a 50-50, true 60-40 jump ball guy. And you just have to use your eyes. How Tet wins won't be shown at the combine. He's a quarterback's best friend, and he's a red zone demon. Let's get to the film, guys. I've talked enough. Let's get to the film. All right, so right away, look at this. I mean, love his quarterback. He played with him in high school. They went to Arizona together. But, like, guys, look at this. Bad ball, no problem. Like, just takes it out the air. And it looks so routine and so smooth for him, but like other receivers, that's not a guaranteed catch right there. Takes it out the air. This is what I mean by he's just a big target. Like, that wasn't anything special, but he literally looks like a deer running across the formation. And he does have yak ability. He's literally hard to get to the ground. When you watch this tackle, look at how much the DB has to do just to get him to the ground. Like, that's a lot. And then go line up and play defense. This is so funny right here. Watch this safety leave the box because Tet is over here by himself, and then the run spills his way. I just thought that was funny. There was nothing like special about that rep. Watching this K-State game, and I watched about 6-7 films of him, but this was really like telling on his films. This game was just in which ways he won. So this is what I mean by once he crosses face and once he has leverage, it's almost like a small forward. I mean, a power forward that gets to a spot. He doesn't have to win by, beating you off the dribble. Once he has you on your hip, you're done. This a little baby nickel. So you mean to tell me a 5'10" nickel can deal with that? No, thank you. Look at the yak. Never seen Drake London do some of this stuff and just the movement, okay? And you got to think, I think that what people are forgetting is he was Arizona's offense. It was him. 1,300 yards of him being doubled. We just saw the safety, like, being respected. He doesn't have to be that in Dallas. He can be Robin and be Robin for 2 to 3 years, and because I think that CeeDee Lamb is a walking 1,200 yards for the next 4 years. He just has that ability. But if you add another 1,100 or 1,000 yards or whatever the case may be from Tet, and now defenses have to play it true, the pass also does open up the run. We've tried the Jalen Tolbert experience. He's nothing more than a wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4. And I like him coming out, but that's what he is. And then you think about guys like Mingo, guys like Brandon Cooks, who's no longer on the roster, Kevontae Turpin, gadget guy. But get me a sure thing. Get me a weapon. Big comeback, bad ball. Bad ball catcher. Ball's high, doesn't matter. Corner has absolutely no chance. Falls forward, first down. Like, just do the good things well. And I showed this route. The ball didn't funnel his way. But if you guys follow Tet right here, look at him. Boom, right there. Look at the separation he creates. He has it all, guys. Again, go sit down in the zone. Look at how hard it is for 12 to tackle him. Sit down. Look, I got to throw my whole body into it. Tet's still not going down. He's physical. He's tough. Again, tight roping the sideline like he's a 6-foot receiver. He's 6'5", guys. You don't have to overthink. We've come to a point in draft community where we're literally looking for things to be wrong with an athlete instead of figuring out what he does well. He's 6'5". If you can't find out a way to use him as an offensive coordinator, you need to be fired. Again, here, one of my favorite plays. Knows contact is coming. Knew it. Let's go back to this real quick. Knows contact is coming. Deep over. All right. Know I'm going to catches the ball. Contested catch. Catch the ball. Deep out. Red zone threat. Go score. I think that we have gotten to a point in draft coverage where we're overthinking guys. Study the tape, study the scheme, figure out, okay, was the quarterback good? Was the O-line play good? What was it? But at the end of the day, let's use our eyes. Let's use common sense. Tetairoa Mcmillan, if available, should 100% be the Cowboys' pick, possibly even over Ashton Jeanty. He's that special. He would make life that much easier for Dak Prescott, who is a very accurate quarterback. When he's protected, can play well. Tetairoa Mcmillan and CeeDee Lamb is scary. Extremely scary. What do you guys think about this? I want to do that deep dive because I just really like his film. I really like the player. I really like his vibe. I watched him interview. Like I said, him and his quarterback, Noah, they came from Hawaii together. Like these guys, and this guy's a hard-working dude. 6'5", has route run ability. No, he's not going to run away from you. He's 6'5". But he's going to catch everything within his radius. And in the red area, he's going to make plays. What do you guys think? It's your boy, Foots the King, as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Make sure that you guys hit the link in the description box for the draft guide. I love you all. Peace.